Wind low, tension high. No expression on my face, still I dominate the space. Every move is measured clean, nothing loud, nothing seen. They don't hear the way I think, they don't know how close I've been to the edge where most men break. That's the line I never take. I stay calm when it gets real. That's the strength they never feel. I'm quiet like a storm inside. No need to run, no need to hide. No sound, but I control the wave. I don't feel what others crave. Silent, but undeniable, calm and unbreakable. Every step I make is mine. No noise, just design. I don't need to prove my worth. I've been tested by the worst. Every scar, I let it stay. It reminds me who I became. No distractions in my sight. Everything is black and white. Every move I calculate. I don't rush, I dominate. They get lost, I stay aligned. Everything is in my mind. I'm quiet like a storm inside. No need to run, no need to hide. No sound, but I control the wave. I don't feel what others crave. Silent, but undeniable, calm and unbreakable. Every step I make is mine. No noise, just design. Let them talk, let them guess. I don't deal in emptiness. What I build alone. That's the strength I've always known. Quiet like a storm I rise. No reflection, no disguise. Every move I redefine. Silent power every time. Storm inside, no sound. I wasn't made loud. I was born inside the calm, far away from all the harm of the voices trying hard to define what we all are. I just listened, I just stayed while the noise began to fade, till I saw what's truly real in the things you never feel. They keep chasing what is loud. I just stepped outside the crowd. I was born from quiet space, where the truth has no disguise. No more need to justify. I just am, I don't deny. Silent but complete, still beyond defeat. Everything I came to be started quietly in me. I don't need to raise my voice. Silence always been my choice. Not because I couldn't speak, but because I found the peak of a life that's undefined by the noise inside the mind. Now I walk a different way, in the words I never say. They don't hear what silence brings. They don't feel these deeper things. I was born from quiet space, where the truth has no disguise. No more need to justify. I just am, I don't deny. Silent but complete, still beyond defeat. Everything I came to be started quietly in me. If you listen, you will find there's a world beyond the mind. Not in sound, not in sight, but in the stillness of the night. Born from the quiet I remain, free from chaos, free from pain. Everything I ever sought was already in this thought. Quiet is origin. I don't speak, I remain. I've been loud, I've been lost, paid the silence with a cost. Every word I used to throw never helped me truly grow. learned a different way. In the words I didn't say, let the chaos pass me by, while I watched it from inside. They keep talking to be seen. I stay still and stay unseen. Calm is my language now. I don't need to show you how. No fear left, no need to prove. I let the silence guide my moves. Silent but complete. Still I don't retreat. Everything I came to know, lives where quiet rivers flow. I don't answer every call. I don't rise to every fall. Every moment that I wait only helps me elevate. People rush, I take my time. Every step becomes refined. Not in haste, not in pride, but in something deep inside. They don't feel what silence gives. They don't see how stillness lives. Calm is my language now. I don't need to show you how. No fear left, no need to prove. I let the silence guide my moves. Silent but complete. Still I don't retreat. Everything I came to know, lives where quiet rivers flow. No expression, no display. Still I find a better way. Not to hide, but to refine what was always truly mine. Calm became my only voice. Silence always was my choice. No more noise to interfere. Only clarity is here. Calm without a sound. Listen closer. It's not empty. They say silence means you hide something buried deep inside. But they never understood. Silence isn't something good or bad. It's a place where truth can breathe, where you learn what you believe. Not from voices, not from lies, but from what you can't deny. They avoid the quiet space. I just learned to stay and face. Silence is not empty space. It's the truth you learn to face. No disguise, no escape. Just the man you can't replace. Silent but complete, still beyond defeat. Everything I came to know grew where silence chose to grow. Every moment I was still, built a deeper kind of will. Not aggressive, not extreme, just aligned with what I mean. They keep running from the void, I just let it be deployed into something calm and clear, free from pressure, free from fear. They don't stay, they run away. I just let the silence stay. Silence is not empty space. It's the truth you learn to face. No disguise, no escape. Just the man you can replace. Silent but complete, still beyond defeat. Everything I came to know grew where silence chose to grow. If you sit with it long enough, you'll become what silence was. Not alone, but finally free from the need to always be. Clarity and strength within. No more noise to define me. Only truth inside of me. Silence is full. Stand without a word. I don't speak to claim my place. I don't chase a louder space. Every step I take is mine, measured slow and by design. They don't see the way I think. They don't know how close I've been to the edge where voices break. That's the line I didn't take. They get loud, I stay composed. Power lives when nothing's exposed. I stand on unspoken ground. No need for a louder sound. No applause, no need to prove. I let the silence shape my moves. Silent, but I still, I let it flow. Everything I've come to be lives in quiet clarity. I don't argue, I don't fight, I just move beyond their sight. Every moment I remain turns the pressure into gain. They depend on what they say, I depend on what will stay. When the noise is stripped away, that's the place I choose to stay. They don't know what silence shows, they don't feel what stillness knows. I stand on unspoken ground, no need for a louder sound, no applause, no need to prove. I let the silence shape my mood. Silent, but I know. Still, I let it flow. Everything I've come to be lives in quiet clarity. No attention, no display, still I move a certain way. Not for them, not for fame, just align with what I am. Unspoken ground beneath my feet, nothing left I need to meet. Everything I had to find was already in my mind. Grounded in silence, stand. No words, just presence. I don't speak unless it's real. Every move is what I feel. Cold night wrapped around my name. I don't play a louder game. Footsteps echo slow and low. Where I walk they'll never know. Every scar I keep inside, that's the place my truths reside. They get loud, I disappear. I don't chase, I don't fear. I move in silence, calm and slow. No need to show what I already know. No noise, no need to explain. I build my strength inside the pain. Silent, but unbreakable. Quiet, but unstoppable. In the dark, I found my road. No words, just control. I don't argue, I don't prove. I just let the outcome move. Every risk I calculate. I don't rush, I dominate. They don't see what I became, walking steady through the flame. Every loss I let it stay, turn to power in my way. They look close but never near. I don't fold, I stay clear. I move in silence, calm and slow. No need to show what I already know. No, there's no need to explain. I build my strength inside the pain. Silent but unbreakable, quiet but unstoppable. In the dark I found my role. No words, just control. No applause, no spotlight glow. Still I rise and still I grow. Every breath a steady flame. I don't need to sign my name. Silence louder than the sound. That's the place where I am found. I move in silence, strong and cold. Every story left untold. No fear, no need to pretend. I define the path I am. Silent, forever real. Quiet, forged in steel. In the dark I own my soul. No words, just control. Silence is my power. Strength doesn't speak. I've seen men who talk too much, trying hard to fake the touch of a power they don't feel, of a truth they can't reveal. I've been there, I've been loud, lost myself inside the crowd, till I found a different way. In the words I didn't say, they speak fast, I slow down. That's the place where truth is found. There's a quiet kind of strength built across a silent lane. No display, no need for proof, only calm and deeper truth. Silent but defined, still beyond the mind. Everything I've come to be lives in quiet dignity. Every moment I held back, put my life back on the track. Not in fear, but in control. Every thought became the whole. They react to what they feel. I just shake shape what I conceal, not to hide but to refine what was always truly mine. They don't know what silence costs. They don't know what chaos lost. There's a quiet kind of strength built across a silent lane. No display, no need for proof, only calm and deeper truth. Silent but defiant, still beyond the mind. Everything I've come to be lives in quiet dignity. It's not weakness, it's control. It's the mastery of soul. When you don't need to be heard, that's the weight behind the quiet strength is what remains after shedding all the chains. No more noise to interfere, only clarity is here. Strength without a sound. Some things don't need a voice. I stopped speaking long ago. When I saw what people show. Every word just lost its place. In a world that loves the chase. So I turned and walked away from the things I couldn't say. Built a silence cold and deep, where the truth is mine to keep. They get louder, I grow still. That's the shape of iron will. There's a quiet weight I carry, not a burden but a clarity. No applause, no need to show everything I've come to know. Silent but defiant, still beyond the mind. In the dark I found control. Silence forged my soul. I've seen fear behind their eyes, heard the truth inside their lies. People talk to fill the space, I just let it fade in place. Every scar I never shared, built a strength they never dared to confront or understand. I became a different man. They don't see what silence builds. They don't feel what stillness heals. There's a quiet weight I carry, not a burden but a clarity. No applause, no need to show everything I've come to know. Silent but defiant, still beyond the mind. In the dark I found control. Silence forged my soul. There's a truth beneath the noise, far beyond the empty voice. You don't say it, you become everything you've overcome. The quiet weight became my guide. Nothing left for me to hide. No more need to justify. I just am. I don't deny. Silence holds the truth. Some things don't need a voice. There's an elegance in control, in the way I keep composed. Like a glass that never trembles, even when it overflows. Every glance is calculated, every move is slow and clean. You can search for imperfection, but you won't find what I mean. Elegance in control, that's the mask I always wear. You might think I have it handled, but there's nothing really there. I don't ask for your attention, I don't need your sympathy. I just make it look like living, while I slowly disagree. I've been close to something real once, close enough to almost stay, but I saw what comes with closeness, so I turned and walked away. Now the quiet feels like safety, like a place I understand, where I don't have to explain why I am the way I am. If I let it slip too far, I'd forget the man I are. Elegance and control is the only way I stand. He keeps it to himself. Every thought, every regret, there's a silence in his prison. You don't easily forget. He don't speak about the past. He don't ask about the future. There's a stillness in his movement, like he's holding something deeper. He keeps it to himself. That's the way he lives. Never gives away too much, never takes what he can't give. He don't need to be remembered. He don't need to be explained. He just carries what he carries, like a quiet kind of pain. There were times he almost opened, almost let the truth unfold, but he saw what comes with closeness, and he chose to keep it cold. Now the silence feels like purpose, like a truth he understands, and he walks without resistance through a life he never planned. If he ever crossed that line, he'd leave himself behind. He keeps it to himself. And that's how he survives. a time I felt it all. Every high and every fall. Now it passes through like air. Like it never mattered there. I don't chase the things I lost. I don't hold what didn't stay. There's a stillness in acceptance that just grew along the way. Nothing moves me anymore. Not the pain, not the past. I've been building up a silence that was never meant to last. I don't break the way I used to. I don't bend the way I did. I just stand in quiet distance from the man I used to live. There were words I should have spoken. There were hands I didn't hold. Now they linger in the background, like a story left untold. I don't try to rewrite endings. I don't search for something new. There's a peace inside the emptiness that I slowly grew into. If I felt it all again, I might not survive it then. Nothing moves me anymore. And I'm fine with that, I guess. calm like tailored cloth, pressed neat against my skin. Every thread a quiet promise to never let you in. There's a tremor in my heartbeat, but it never reaches light. I've been practicing composure every single night. A suit full of silence, that's how I survive. Every truth I've ever buried still manages to breathe inside. I don't need your understanding, I don't need your eyes. I just carry quiet chaos in a well-dressed disguise. There's a distance I've perfected that no one else can steal. If you listen, you might notice there's a fracture in my tone, but I smooth it out with stillness, like I've always done alone. If I loosen up this tie, I might finally come undone. A suit full of silence, that I've wanted far too long. I wear my calm He lives between the lines, of the words he never speaks. In the spaces left unfilled, in the quiet that he keeps. Every answer is incomplete.
Slow fall, no pretending. The night is already in place. Nothing is arriving, nothing is leaving. I notice how little changes when I stop adjusting myself. The bed feels level tonight, not soft, not firm, level, like it has stopped deciding how to hold us. I stay where my body settled, not where comfort would improve it. Your breathing, it reaches the air before it reaches me. That is enough. The sheets hold warmth quietly, as if attention would be too much. Here, still, there is a closeness that does not move forward. It exists like background temperature. I feel you in the pause after your inhale, in the second before the mattress answers. Nothing has to be clearer, nothing has to be closer. The night feels structurally complete. I keep my breath short so it doesn't arrive first. I almost shift my shoulder and don't. It feels unnecessary. The dark is heavier near the bed than near the rest of the room. I don't cross the space between us, I confirm it by how little it reacts when I inhale. My body stops preparing for change. It accepts duration as the only instruction. Sensation stays close, doesn't travel. No, just time doesn't move here. It stabilizes between our shoulders. Warmth gathers where breathing overlaps and holds its position. The ceiling feels closer than the walls. Sound feels optional. Nothing leans toward explanation. Like this, like this. Not nearer, not away. For a long while nothing changes, and it feels precise. Like the night would reject exaggeration. Immediately I stop, following my breath, let it blur into the quiet. You are already inside. I don't need to be held differently. This closeness doesn't need language. The room continues, the bed continues, the night continues. Thought slows until it stops forming questions. Words feel oversized, unnecessary. I can feel the space where you're breathing ends. The night is quieter than it needs to be. Like it decided not to disturb what already exists. I don't search for you. Your breathing is already inside the room. The bed feels exact tonight, not soft, not firm, like it stopped adjusting right before we lay down. I stay where my body settled, now where comfort would refine it. Your breath reaches the air before it becomes sound. That first shift is enough. The sheets hold warmth with restraint, like something that shouldn't be displayed.
Driving through the night, my horizon drift. Thinking about you, I can't even handle this, I'm lifted. I see the quality around me, even though I'm blind. She's so fucking sexy with a goddamn mistress. 2 AM, you all up in my goddamn business. Check you like I told you when I hit you at the time of line. Yeah, watching how you're moving, it's a motherfucking art piece. Slowly you be mine, like a motherfucking Carlos. Chasing all my problems down the valley, I don't got no time. Picking at your flaws, just a curve that I ain't dreamed. I'm a lost cause, what they think a nigga teach. I'll be in these words just to read it later when I die. Thinking about you, I can't even handle this, I'm lifted. See all the quality around me, even though I'm blind. Hey, she's so fucking sexy with a goddamn mistress. 2 AM, you all up in my goddamn business. Check you like I told you when I hit you up, that's my line. Yeah, watching how you're moving, it's a motherfucking art piece. Slowly you be mine like a motherfucking Carly. Chasing all my problems down the valley, I don't got no time. Yeah, picking out your flaws just to prove that I ain't dreaming. My lost cause, why they think a nigga teaching. Be all these words just to read it later when I die. Hey, driving through the night on my horizon drifting. Thinking about you, I can't even handle this, I'm lifted. See all the quality around me, even though I'm blind. Hey, she's so fucking sexy with a goddamn mistress. 2 AM, you all up in my goddamn
توقعت ألقى طريق للخروج، ما توقعت أسمع دقات قلبي بهالقوة. كنت أحسب ما بقى شي في صدري، بس فجأة رجعت أحب من جديد. كنت أحسب قلبي حجر وما يحس، كنت أعيش just coming true. Night unfolds in shades of you. Hold me close, don't move away. Feel this magic while we stay. Slow rhythm, hearts align. My pulse blends into yours and mine. Stay close like midnight breathing. Soft touches, souls believe in every sigh becomes a kiss. Moments made of quiet bliss. Warm whispers, bodies glowing. Love so deep and slowly flowing. In your arms I feel the light. Safe and warm through velvet night. Fingers trace my gentle spine. Every line tells your mind. Soft laughter, quiet kiss. World fades into simple bliss. He blooms where we connect. Tender moves, pure respect. Eyes talk more than voices do. Every second pulling through. Don't speak, just breathe me in. Feel the love beneath our skin. Let time fall and disappear. All I want is you right here. Stay close like midnight breathing. Soft touches, souls believe in every sigh becomes a kiss. Moments made of quiet bliss. Warm whispers, bodies glowing. Love so deep and slowly flowing. In your arms I feel the light. Safe and warm through velvet night. Let the silence guide our pace. Heartbeats slow in perfect grace. Your love wraps me like soft hair. Every touch says I'm still here. Sunrise waits but not just yet. Hold me longer, don't forget. Night stays breathing in our hearts, and in your arms forever starts. still shine. Hold me steady through the night. Every second feels divine. You and I align. Let the moon guard what we feel. Love that's soft can't be real. But here you are, here I stay. In your heartbeat's gentle sway. When morning finds the sky again, I'll still choose you. Just say when. Is our soft fire never ends? Is our soft fire never Night breeze on your skin, slow like a sigh. Hands meet, hearts speak, no need to try. Stars touch the world while your breath meets mine. Two souls drifting in rhythm, perfectly aligned. Your touch paints warmth like sunrise on my chest. Every look whispers you.